Hello guys, here we discuss how to avoid loss and earn consistently in the stock market part 2. In another video we discussed part 1. Okay, so today is part 2. For few I read this book. Please listen. An example worth sharing. Few months back, I was having a conversation with an investor, Rohit, and I was surprised to know that he had lost around 10 lakh in the stock market. During the last 5 years in the stock market, he had applied various techniques, followed many analytics, and ended up with a cumulative loss of around 10 lakh. However, at several instances, he made money, but the profit was too little as compared to the losses occurred. I am dividing his stock market journey into 4 phases. Let's have a detailed look at each phase and let's analyze exactly where he went wrong. First phase. Around 5 years back, Rohit did not have any idea about the stock market but was eager to invest. One of his friends was a stockbroker who used to trade regularly. Rohit was interested but did not have any idea how to start. In such a situation, Rohit approached to his broker cum friend. Without dealing further, his friend opened a trading and a demat account. Rohit then handed over an initial amount of around rupees 1 lakh to trade on his behalf. That was the best available option as he did not have much knowledge about what and how to buy and sell. Initially, everything was running smoothly. Almost every day, his broker used to share some news based tips and asked for his permission to trade on that stock. Then, at the end of the day, Rohit used to receive a phone call regarding the earnings. After some initial gain, Rohit handed an initial 50,000 to his friend come broker for trading. It was a nice start. He had already earned 20% profit without any technical know-how. All on a sudden, the situation changed. There was no trade confirmation over 15 to 20 days. His broker no longer used to call him. Rohit was worried. Suddenly, he got to know that 50% of his initial amount was wiped away. Rohit was shocked. For a first time investor, 50% loss on his investment amount is too hard to accept. He came to know that due to unfavorable macroeconomic situation, the market crashed badly and it would not change soon. With deep frustrations, Rohit instructed his broker cum friend to sell his entire holdings. While closing the trading account, he figured out that including brokerage and other charges, 55% of his invested amount was wiped away. Where he was wrong. In stock market, blindly following your broker or friend may cost you badly. Have you noticed that whether you gain or lose, your broker always remains in profit? You have to pay brokerage for every transaction by yourself. Your broker can earn only if you trade. So it's obvious that your broker will encourage you to buy and sell frequently. All of us are concerned to maximize our income. While you are concerned to earn from stock market, similarly your broker is also concerned about maximizing his income. Due to this simple fact, maximum broker encourage frequent trading. Exactly here the problem arises. The more you trade, the chance of suffering loss will widen, and at the same time, your broker income will keep increasing. In the later part of this chapter, I will mention in detail why frequent trading widen the chances of losing money. Big brokerage house often send stock tips via SMS and email to their clients to encourage trading. Sub brokers are pressurized to meet minimum turnover target. Sub-brokers can also lose their license if they fail to meet the minimum trading volume. It is the retail investors who are affected the most in the entire process. You might have also noticed that brokers are always ready to reduce brokerage if you trade frequently in large volumes. This is an indirect encouragement to trade more so that at the end of the day they can get big irrespective of your position. Second phase. Rohit had closed his trading account after the first incident. I was eager to know what inspired him to come back in this market. After 6 months from his first bitter experience in stocks, he started following few businesses newspaper regularly for stock tips, watching television channels like CNBC, browsing internet and reading newspapers became his habit. This was the time when equity market was on bull run. Almost every day, market touched new heights. Most of the stocks were in upward trajectory. Various analytics in television and newspaper were also expressing their optimistic view. Many of them were commenting like this time is different. Market will continue to rise for at least next 2 3 years. Rohit was tempted and was eager to make the most out of this situation. Without wasting much time, he applied for a new demat and trading account. This time he got associated with a reputed broker. He was eager to enter in the market rally to earn some quick bucks, so he opted for intraday trading, one of the most common ways to earn quick money. The best part is that intraday trading tips are available at free of cost on various newspapers and television channels. There are plenty of market analysts who offer free trading tips. Rohit started following them. His broker was ready to provide up to 10 times margin for intraday trading. That is, for every 100 in his trading account, he can trade worth 1000 in intraday. He decided 50,000. He dedicated 50,000. So with this amount, he could trade up to 5 lakh in intraday. Everything was great. There were plenty of free trading tips and enough margin money to trade. There were several instances when Rohit gained from these tips, but the problem was that only one or two loss-making trades swept out the entire gain earned from 5 to 6 profit-making trades. This is a peculiar problem. Gains are always little compared to the losses. Rohit could not figure out exactly where he was wrong. He had applied stop loss as per analytics analysts, but many a time the stock started its upward journey after touching stop loss. After 4 months of trading, he took a break to calculate his overall gain. The result was shocking. In spite of various successful trades, his initial capital did not appreciate at all. Moreover, it was 20% overall loss. The interesting point is that during these 4 months, around 70% of trades were successful. He traded money on those occasions. Only 30% loss making trade whipped out the entire gain. That was really frustrating. In spite of keeping stop loss and target, he ended up with booking small profit on successful trade and big loss on unsuccessful ones. For example, uh, he purchased Reliance at 800. It achieved first target of 810 and he booked profit of 10. Another day he purchased Reliance at 800 and put stop loss at 790. However, the stock crashed so badly that he reached 780 without touching 790. So he was forced to sell at 780 and book loss of 20 rupees per share. Rohit was in deep frustration while sharing this. Why does every time stock market behaves with me in such a way? Fair, he was wrong. He was wrong at the very beginning. Intraday trading is almost a sure shot way to accumulate losses. Cannot believe it? Well, show me a single person who is consistently making money from intraday trading for at least 1 to 2 years. Throughout the world, show me a single billionaire who make his fortune only from day trading. You would not find a single person. You can make money once, twice, or thrice, but you are bound to lose after that. Generally loss is always larger than profit. Try it yourself. Take day trading tips from anywhere, from any analytics. There are many paid stocks tips provided who claim 99% success ratio. Follow their tips and trade in intraday and check the result. It may shoot better out, but the reality is that not a single market analyst can help you in creating wealth from intraday trading. Now you may think, if this is the case, then why so many people jump into day trading? There are various reasons which I will discuss in detail in the later part of this chapter. As of now, just note that indirect encouragement from your broker. You have 50,000 in trading account. However, your broker always you to trade worth 5 lakh in intraday, that is up to 10 times your original amount, which is called margin trading. What will you like to say? Do you want to make money for your broker? Now today's stop here. Next part will be uploaded next day. Thank you. Have a nice day.